Back to the audio soundbites here. This is Bob Beckel last night on the 5 on Fox. And drive-bys are trying to explain Obama and the reason why he's downplaying. There is no terrorism. They're just some folks doing a random shooting. That's what he said in the Vox interview. There's some random shootings. The folks are just getting involved. He will not say terrorists. He will not call it terrorism. And here's Bob Beckel's explanation for why.
You know what I finally figured out about this, I think, is that I think Obama grew up among Muslims. I think he was very strongly affected by Muslims. I think in his dream and dreams he hopes that these guys aren't really Muslims, and he doesn't want to call them Muslims because he really does like Muslims. Here's a guy that was very much affected by Muslims in his life. He had friends who were Muslims. I think he just doesn't want to make himself believe that there could be a nasty group.
Okay. What is Beckel saying? Well, okay, let's parse it, shall we? Bob Beckel said, you know what I finally figured out about this? I think Obama grew up among Muslims. I think he was very strongly affected by Muslims. I think in his dream of dreams, he hopes these guys aren't really Muslims. To hell with the dreams. What about real life? And he doesn't want to call them Muslims because he really likes Muslims. And he doesn't know Muslims that act like this. I mean, here's a guy very much affected by Muslims in his life. He had friends who were Muslims. I think he just doesn't want to make himself believe that they could be a nasty group. You think there's any more to it than that? What do you... Well, he said he grew up among Muslims. He was strongly affected by Muslims. His dream of dreams. He thinks these guys aren't really Muslims. There's also the fact that there's a lot of them, and he just may not want to make them mad. Yeah, I know. Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, but isn't a duck. Well, that's Beckel's explanation for it. Beckel's finally figured it out. He just can't believe. He's president of the United States. He just can't believe that these guys are Islamists. He can't believe they're Muslims. He knows Muslims, and they don't do this.